Hello and thank you for joining us today. My name is Nate and I'm here to show you how to connect your CPAP tube to your new CPAP mask. One of the common issues that patients have when they receive a new mask is that they're unable to get it properly connected to the tube. Either it seems like it's the same size and will not fit, like I'm about to show you an example coming up, or it just seems like it does not match at all. For instance, too big, too small, or possibly a missing connection piece. But throughout the course of this video, I'm going to show you two examples of previous connectors left in the end of tubing, and then how to remove them so we can get your new mask attached. The two masks that we're going to be talking about today are the Vitara and the DreamWist to my left here. So let's start with the Vitara connection piece and we'll get a closer look. To start, I think it's best if we take a look at an example to show you what a connector looks like in the tube and what a tube without a connector looks like as well. So first we'll start with the Vitara connector. Still lodged into the end of the rubber here. As you can see, it extends past the rubber itself. Not really any give when you try to squeeze it. The plastic is firmly in there to prevent any air leaks when using it during therapy, which is a great thing, but at the same time makes it hard to remove. So I'm going to show you how to remove that one in just a moment. But a tubing without any connector, you can see here, is just rubber. There's really nothing at the top here, no foreign objects to be seen. If you look down here, you give it a squeeze. This is an excellent indicator that there is no connector in the mask because some of the connectors themselves do match the color of the tubing, so it can make them hard to identify. However, giving it a squeeze so you know that the rubber itself moves and flexes lets you know that there is no connector in there and you are set to attach your mask. To remove the Vitara connector, all you need to do is take your non-dominant hand, wrap it around the base of the rubber itself, but not too tightly. Then you'll take your dominant hand and you will grab the top of the connector with your thumb and index finger, and you will do an almost twig-like snapping motion. As you can see here, pops right out, even a little bit too well. See, we'll do it one more time just so you can take a look. See, pop it back in there. Non-dominant hand, right over the rubber, not too tight. Thumb, index finger, right over it. And then, like a twig snapping motion, this will break the seal on the rubber, and you can take the connector right out. Now with the tubing connector removed, you can see here with our DreamWist, we can go ahead and just attach it as we normally would. Nice and sealed to the new mask, and it is all set for use. But now we're faced with a different problem. What if the connector is not so easy to remove? Well, this is an excellent example here. As you can see, the connector is now lodged in the end, and this one does not have nearly as much extension beyond the rubber, making it much harder to grip. Luckily, I have a self-developed tool that makes it a lot easier to get it out, which I will show you here in just a moment. So with the DreamWist connector, as we've already identified, it is a lot smaller than the Vitara. It does not extend nearly as far out. But one of the best ways to get it out is using a small tool like this. I prefer a popsicle stick with a rounded edge, smooth, so that way we do not damage the rubber. And we're going to take the popsicle stick and insert it between the rubber and the connector. This will break the seal and allow us to shimmy out the connector so we can attach our new mask. So once again, very important that we are gentle. We can start by slowly inserting the popsicle stick between the rubber and the plastic, as you can see here. You want to make sure the rubber does not fold in on itself. It should just be right under there. And you can shimmy in the popsicle stick like this. Once fully inserted, go ahead and take a look. It should be about the same distance into the rubber as the connector itself. And then now we can start shimmying it out. To shimmy out the connector, what we'll want to do is once again, take our non-dominant hand, but this time get a good grip with your index finger at the top, right underneath the connector and the popsicle stick, and then with your thumb, do the same thing pointed in, so we can slowly push from the bottom. And then, using our dominant hand, go ahead and grip the plastic as much as you can, and you'll want to start shimmying it out. You may need to use your nails a little bit to get the plastic. Once again, being conscious of the rubber itself, you'll want to pull left to right, and of course, pull away from the popsicle stick. This will allow you to break the seal between the rubber and the plastic here, and then bam, right on out, remove the popsicle stick, and you can attach your new mask to your tubing. Once again, always be conscious of the rubber. Damaging it will break the seal, and it will make your therapy a lot less beneficial. In fact, you may need to replace your supply sooner if there was such a damage. Thank you for joining us today. I hope this video was able to answer all of your questions and make sure that you got your new mask set up for tonight. But if for some reason this video did not answer all of your questions or address all of your concerns, please feel free to give us some feedback on our site or reach out to your local DME supplier or doctor, and that way they can walk you through any additional steps or troubleshooting that might be needed. Thank you once again for joining us today. We'll see you in the next video.